Natural disasters are catastrophic occurrences brought on by natural processes, which have the potential to seriously harm ecosystems and communities. It is essential to comprehend their science in order to create mitigation and readiness plans that work. In this video, we will explore the types of natural disasters, their causes, the influence of climate change, educational initiatives, historical responses, and the importance of community preparedness. Number 7. Definition of natural disasters. Natural disasters are abrupt, intense events brought on by external variables that seriously disturb ecosystems and communities. They cover a broad range of natural events such as hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. Although each kind of disaster is unique and has its own causes, they are all capable of causing large-scale destruction and fatalities. For example, hurricanes can cause severe flooding and wind damage that uproots entire communities, while earthquakes can cause buildings to collapse, resulting in injuries and fatalities. Long-term environmental effects of natural disasters can include changes to ecosystems, altered landscapes, and impacted water quality. In order to create effective disaster management plans, improve community resilience, and promote a preparedness culture, it is imperative that one has a thorough understanding of the definition and extent of natural disasters. With this knowledge, governments, organizations, and people can identify the risks connected to various disaster scenarios, allocate resources for mitigation projects in a way that maximizes safety and prevents loss of life or property damage. Number 6. Causes and mechanisms. Complex interactions between the Earth's systems, fueled by a variety of geological, meteorological, and hydrological processes, result in natural disasters. For instance, the movement of tectonic plates, which are substantial portions of the Earth's crust floating atop the semi-fluid mantle beneath them, is the primary cause of earthquakes. The tension that builds up as a result of these plates grinding against one another or pulling apart is released as seismic waves, which cause ground trembling. Volcanic eruptions occur when molten rock, known as magma, rises to the surface of the Earth through fissures in the crust. These eruptions are frequently violent, releasing gases, ash, and lava into the atmosphere. One of the most dangerous types of weather, tornadoes, are created when warm, humid air at the surface of a severe thunderstorm collides with cold, dry air above, causing instability and spinning. When hurricanes make landfall, the heat and moisture in the warm ocean waters encourage their growth, which can result in devastating flooding and wind damage. A prolonged period of insufficient rainfall can cause a drought, which has a major impact on agriculture and water supplies. On the other hand, excessive rainfall, rapid snowmelt, or dam failure can cause floods. It is essential to comprehend the mechanisms and causes of these disasters in order to create predictive models and successful response plans. With this knowledge, communities can better prepare and react to disasters by helping emergency managers and scientists predict when and where they might occur. Number 5. Climate change impact. The frequency, intensity, and distribution of natural disasters are all being found to be significantly impacted by climate change. The atmosphere can hold more moisture as a result of rising global temperatures, which increases the likelihood of flooding and more intense rainfall events. Increased ocean temperatures have the potential to intensify hurricanes, increasing their destructive power upon landfall. Furthermore, climate change raises the probability of intense rainfall events, which increases the risk of landslides and flash floods. Long-lasting droughts are also becoming more frequent due to altered precipitation patterns that upset established weather cycles, severely affecting water supplies and agriculture. Rising sea levels are a result of the melting of polar ice caps and glaciers, which raises the possibility of coastal flooding during storms. Furthermore, communities that are already vulnerable may become even more so as a result of climate change, especially those that are low-lying or have few resources available for disaster preparedness and response. Natural disasters and climate change are intertwined, which emphasizes the pressing need for comprehensive disaster preparedness and climate action plans. Policymakers can put policies in place to slow down climate change and increase community resilience to natural disasters by knowing these relationships. This entails making investments in clean energy, enhancing infrastructure, and encouraging environmentally friendly land use methods that lessen exposure to the effects of climate change. Number 4. Educational initiatives. Increasing public awareness and comprehension of natural disasters is largely dependent on educational initiatives. The science underlying natural disasters can be learned about in an entertaining way by attending exhibitions like Nature's Fury, the Science of Natural Disasters, at establishments like the American Museum of Natural History. The causes and effects of various natural disasters, as well as the science of prediction and preparedness, are often illustrated through interactive displays, models, and simulations in these exhibitions. For example, guests may participate in a hurricane or earthquake simulation to better grasp the forces involved in real-world occurrences. Furthermore, a lot of educational initiatives are made with communities and schools in mind. They provide materials and curricula that instruct students on the value of being prepared for emergencies, how to respond to them, and the background information on natural disasters. These programs frequently involve community outreach initiatives, workshops, and practical exercises that enable people to be proactive in their own disaster preparedness. These educational programs enable people and communities to take proactive measures in reducing the effects of natural disasters by promoting a culture of awareness and preparedness. In order to create crisis-resilient communication plans and resources, they also promote cooperation between scientists, educators, and local governments. Number 3. Historical perspectives. The historical background of natural disasters shows how societies have changed over time and how they perceive and react to these occurrences. Communities in the past experienced fear and uncertainty as a result of the widespread belief that natural disasters were caused by supernatural forces or divine punishment. But important occasions like the Great Lisbon Earthquake of 1755 signaled a sea change in how people viewed and dealt with natural disasters. The earthquake that struck Lisbon and caused a great deal of casualties led to improvements in disaster response plans and urban planning. As a result, emergency response procedures and building codes with a focus on earthquake-resistant designs were created. Similar to this, the 1906 San Francisco earthquake sparked advancements in urban disaster preparedness and seismic engineering. Governments have frequently changed laws and policies in response to these disasters because they realized how important it was to improve risk management and preparedness. Through an analysis of past reactions to natural disasters, we can spot trends in adaptability and resilience, draw lessons from the past, and put better disaster management plans into action. Recognizing the significance of combining scientific knowledge with cultural practices and beliefs in disaster risk reduction is made easier by having an understanding of how society has responded over time. By incorporating this historical perspective into present practices and policies, communities will be better prepared to handle disasters in the future. Number 2. Societal responses. Over time, societal reactions to natural disasters have changed dramatically, mirroring shifts in public awareness, technology, and governance. Large-scale disasters frequently act as impetuses for modifications to laws and enhancements to procedures for disaster management. For instance, the catastrophic effects of Hurricane Katrina in 2005 brought to light serious shortcomings in emergency response systems and prompted a review of American disaster preparedness plans. The National Response Framework and the Federal Emergency Management Agency's emphasis on community-based preparedness initiatives were both prompted by this event. In a similar vein, the 2010 Haitian earthquake highlighted the significance of global collaboration and humanitarian aid in disaster management. Because of the lessons learned from previous disasters, stronger early warning systems, better infrastructure, and increased community involvement in disaster planning have all been developed. In order to respond to impending disasters more quickly, several nations, for example, have embraced technology that enables real-time monitoring of seismic activity or weather patterns. Societies can develop comprehensive frameworks for disaster response that prioritize resilience and recovery by promoting collaboration among government agencies, nonprofit organizations, and local communities. This cooperative strategy makes sure that resources are distributed efficiently and that communities are ready to react to emergencies in a coordinated way. Number 1. Importance of preparedness. Being prepared lessens the effects of natural disasters on people and communities, which makes it an essential part of effective disaster management. Comprehending the scientific principles underlying natural disasters facilitates the creation of prognostic models that can provide insights into early warning systems, enabling communities to anticipate and address possible hazards. Various tactics are used in preparation efforts, such as creating evacuation plans, conducting public education campaigns, and providing emergency response training. Prepared communities are better able to manage the immediate aftermath of a disaster, reducing casualties and property damage. To give community members a chance to practice responding to different scenarios, local governments could, for instance, regularly host drills focused on disaster preparedness. Governments and organizations can strengthen community resilience through investing in preparedness initiatives which guarantee that people are well-informed, well-prepared, and ready to act appropriately in the event of a disaster. Understanding the mechanisms and causes of natural disasters can help the community prepare for them more effectively. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.